everybody, and Happy New Year. We made it to 2021. Putting 2020 behind us is definitely something to celebrate, but we're also celebrating the start of a new month. And this month we are talking about responsibility. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. January is all about rules for life. We'll learn some great rules that we can follow that will make life better. Our Bible story for today takes place during the last week that Jesus was on earth. Jesus entered into Jerusalem with cheers and applause, a true king's welcome. But it didn't last long because the religious leaders were out to get Jesus. Jesus knew they wanted to trick him, and one of the religious leaders asked Jesus, "Teacher, what is the greatest commandment in the law?" You see, God had set up some rules to help people and keep them safe, but some of the religious leaders only cared about following the rules because it made them feel better than everyone else. We all have a lot of rules that we need to follow too, don't we? For example, doing your homework before you can watch TV. Maybe you have to do some chores, like sweeping the floor. Or maybe you have a responsibility like feeding the dog. The rules that we have today are different from the laws that the religious people followed a long time ago, but we follow rules for a reason. We know they keep us safe. They help us get along with others and learn responsibility. But in our Bible story today, the leaders were trying to trick Jesus by asking him to pick just one law out of 613. That's a lot of rules to choose from. And Jesus' answer was simple. He said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your mind. This is the first, most important commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself." Everything that is written in the law and the prophets is based on these two commands. Love God and love others. Jesus said that is what is most important. The best way we can show love to God is by loving the people that God created. That's our number one responsibility. It means that instead of thinking about yourself all the time and doing only what you want to do, you choose to put other people first. Last year, we saw a lot of people doing that when everything is shut down because of the pandemic. I heard the coolest story about a 7-year-old boy who surprised his babysitter with a mini prom after her school dance got canceled. He put on a suit and danced with her from 6 feet away. And let's not forget about the doctors, the nurses, and other first responders who risk their lives to help sick people. Like this nurse in England. She didn't get to see her children for 2 months because she worked double shifts at the hospital. That was her way of showing love. She wanted to help. And here's the really cool part about these examples. The boy who helped his babysitter is a kid just like you. You don't have to wait until you're a grown up to start doing what Jesus said is most important. Loving God and loving others. There are lots of ways that you can show love to other people, no matter how young or how old you are. So let's think about that this week. What are some ways that you can love God by loving others?